friends, I want to invite you today to explore Belmont, North Carolina with me. And this is one of the most amazing, trendy, cute, historic suburb little towns of Charlotte, North Carolina as you can find. And I'm so excited for you to join me on this tour of this beautiful town. We're going to visit some amazing shops, an amazing antique mall. We're going to see some amazing parks right on the Catawba River. I'm also going to show you a place that many locals don't even know about, but it's one of the coolest features of Belmont and a hidden gem, I would say, that a lot of locals in Charlotte don't even know about or haven't heard of. So before I continue on that though, I want to go ahead and invite you right now. If you need help with anything real estate related, money, finance, maybe you need guidance on the Carolinas and this local market, or you just want to find out more about the areas in Charlotte and around it, go ahead and reach out. My phone number is on the screen in front of you, and I would love to help you on your journey wherever you're at. No obligation or pressure, but I want to add value however I can. And if any of that comes back to me, then that's just a bonus. I love getting texts and calls every day from people off my YouTube like you, and it would be an honor if you're the next person to call or text. So go do that now. And otherwise, I think we can go ahead and jump in and see this gorgeous little town of Belmont, North Carolina for ourselves. Welcome to historic downtown Belmont, North Carolina, just 15 minutes west of Charlotte and packed with small town charm. Now, originally a textile town, Belmont actually got its name from the French words Belmont, meaning beautiful mountain, a nod to its scenic views of the South Fork Catawba River and the surrounding hills. Now, as we go ahead and stroll through historic downtown Belmont, you can instantly feel the charm. It's the kind of place where the past meets the present, where brick-lined sidewalks and restored mill buildings now house boutiques, coffee shops, and a lot of farm-to-table restaurants. Now, this area was originally settled in the 1870s, but it really began to flourish in the early 1900s when the textile boom took off. Now, Belmont was once home to more than 20 different mills, and this downtown area we're walking through right now was the heart of the town's economy. In fact, if you look closely at some of the architecture, you're going to see signs of that industrial past, such as, those steel frame windows, a lot of old brick facades, and even buildings that once had a lot of mill offices or worker housing. But today, Belmont is known less for textiles and more for community, because one of the most popular stops along Main Street is a place called the String Bean, a gourmet restaurant and market with an open-air patio and a great beer and wine selection, perfect for a casual date night or weekend brunch. And right next door, you're going to find another place that it's known for, which is Belmont Specialty Foods. Also, Stowe Mercantile is right there. Cotton Candy Factory is also a hit with kids and families. And just around the corner is Catawba Coffee, a locally owned cafe that roasts their own beans and has some of the coziest vibes you'll find anywhere in the region. If you're more of a night owl, you'll appreciate the Sammy's Pub, you'll appreciate Station, maybe Jekyll and Hyde Tap House, all of which serve up local craft beer and comfort food. Now, throughout the year, the downtown quarter does host a dozen of events that keeps the whole town together and brings people from all different parts of Charlotte. There's the Friday night live concert series in the summer, where Main Street does get blocked off and people dance in the street. The Garibaldi Fest is one of the town's signature events, which is a fall street fair named after Belmont Abbey's founder, with a lot of vendors, performers, food trucks, and more. There's also, of course, the Christmas parade, Halloween trick-or-treating in the business, and even vintage car shows that line the streets with classic rides from every era. And on Saturdays, you can often catch small pop-up markets in front of Stowe Park or near the train tracks. And speaking of trains, Belmont still has an active rail line running right through the downtown, which adds a bit of old-school authenticity. Now, when the train rolls through while you're enjoying coffee or lunch, it feels like a moment frozen in time. Belmont also places a big emphasis on preserving its identity, because many of the small businesses here are family run and the town has resisted over commercialization. You're not going to find a Starbucks or big chains in this part of town, and that's super intentional. Another super fun fact is that Belmont is home to Belmont Abbey College, a small Catholic liberal arts college founded in 1876, just a few blocks away from where we're walking now. This downtown walking tour gives you more than a view, it gives you a feel for Belmont's soul. Now, right in the heart of downtown Belmont is Stowe Park, one of the community's favorite gathering places. Now, this park was named after the prominent Stowe family, early textile magnates who helped shape the town's development. You're going to find a really large open green space here, shaded walking trails, playgrounds for the kids, and even an amphitheater for concerts and a lot of community events. Now, the Stone Memorial featured in the park honors local veterans and community leaders, offering a place to pause and reflect and maybe enjoy lunch under the tree nearby. Now, Stowe Park is more than just pretty. This is where Belmont does come together. You'll see people here on picnic blankets, kids riding scooters, couples grabbing a bite nearby and walking over for some quiet time. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you step back in time a bit with all the comforts of today. Next up here is Kevin Loftin Riverfront Park. And this is just minutes from downtown Belmont, and this hidden gem is a serene escape right along the banks of the Catawba River. You've got fishing piers, of course, here, a canoe and kayak launch, and plenty of green space for relaxing. This was named after Belmont's former mayor, Kevin Loftin, and the park honors his legacy of community building and environmental preservation. It's often used for events like river cleanups and family picnics, and it's a favorite spot for locals who want a peaceful view of the water. Now, right here is a real hidden gem, the Catawba River Antique Mall. I mentioned it earlier in the video, and here's the big reveal. This massive former textile mill has been transformed into an antique lover's dream with over 60,000 square feet of vintage finds, rare collectibles, and even handmade furniture. What makes this place even more special? Well, inside you'll find an ice cream parlor, a charming event space, often for weddings and markets. And this is the place I mentioned at the beginning that a lot of Charlotte locals have not even heard of and do not even know exists. And finally, lunch at Two Chicks Sandwiches and Scoops, a locally loved spot serving up delicious sandwiches and hand-scooped ice cream. Whether you're craving a BLT, burger, or want a sweet treat, this place hits the spot. Quick, casual, and packed with personality, just like Belmont itself.
Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me on this tour of Belmont, North Carolina. It has been simply a pleasure to enjoy and explore the city, try a lot of the local spots and destinations. And if you enjoyed this, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would mean so much to my wife and I as we, endeavor to share the Carolinas, especially Greater Charlotte and Upper South Carolina with you folks.
And also, if you need any help on your real estate journey whatsoever, whether that's buying a home, selling a home, investing in real estate, which is one of the best moves you can make really at all. If you're looking for any type of cash flow investment or long-term appreciation, go ahead and reach out. My phone number is on the screen and in the description, and I would love to help you navigate your journey wherever you're at, whether you've always rented and are just thinking about buying, or whether you're just looking to understand the local areas here and what the Carolinas and Charlotte and Belmont, for example, are like. Go ahead and reach out. We would love to help you. No obligation, no pressure. And you can do that via the phone number in front of you or in the description. Go ahead and save it. And other than that, friends, I really hope you enjoyed this place and even the local hot spots and the gyms that a lot of people don't even know about and everything in between. So go ahead and watch our next video. We're going to talk more about Belmont. We're going to talk about some of the pros and cons of living here, why a lot of people are leaving, as well as why a lot of people are moving here. So other than that, friends, I hope you have a blessed day. It's been an honor taking this and journey through Belmont with you, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.